couldn't help it with the questions. So I'm gonna knock out one real quick. First off, I don't care about clowns, and I love horror movies. So I'm a fine arts major. One of our projects was to draw a clown. I chose Pennywise because I love Stephen King. It was the first book, like full-on novel that I read, and it was right before high school. So I was in Stephen King all throughout high school, and people were like, "Oh, AP English," and I'm like, "No, I'm a slacker." But as far as fears go, like, you guys already know that I have anxiety and stuff like that. So I'm gonna tell you my silly one that you're gonna laugh at, and I'm gonna tell you the logic about it, and I'll tell you the one that's a little bit more rational. My silly one is, I'm afraid of aliens. Like, the concept of being abducted and not being able to stop it terrifies me to my core, and it does not help. Like, I used to watch this stuff on Sci-Fi Channel where people were like, I had a close encounter, I was abducted, and I'm like, yeah, no, you weren't. And then there was this movie that I discovered, yes, I discovered it, I came upon, called Fire in the Sky, and it's based off of a true story that happened in Snowflake, where these guys, they were coming in from doing lumberjack stuff, and they saw lights in the sky. One of their friends went to go check it out, and bada bing, bada boom, he was abducted. And the real interesting thing about this story, and I had to look it up after I finished the movie, they all took polygraph tests about it because they were suspecting foul play when this guy went missing, and they all passed. And this is one of the cases of why polygraph tests are no longer really like a foolproof thing in court anymore. Whoa. Because somebody passed it and said that their friend was abducted by aliens. Whoa. So that's where that gets me. My second fear that's a little bit more logical is, I call them Final Destination moments. Has anybody seen the Final Destination movies where death is after you? Don't watch it. Don't watch it. But it usually happens when I'm driving on the freeway and somebody's got something hanging like on the work trucks, yeah. And I'm afraid that it's gonna dislodge and come at my car. And for the longest time, people told me that I was being irrational about it, that people strap it down. My best friend's mother had this happen to her. Her arm is just scarred up because pieces of rebar went through and got her. She won a lawsuit because of it too, and I'm like, don't tell me I'm being irrational. That stuff can come loose. It's terrifying. So whenever I see it, like, depending on my anxiety that day, I'm like, switch lane. But those are my fears, and now you guys know a little bit more about me besides being obnoxious and anxiety filled.
I have that same